Man, I gotta tell y'all, back whenever I was like uploading Bendy and the Ink Machine videos practically daily, I'm pretty sure it was daily, just to get ready for the Bendy and the Dark Revival release, man, I gotta say, honestly, that was some of the most funnest times I've had recording in a while. So, today, we are back visiting the Bendy and the Ink Machine universe to rank all of the characters. As you can see right here, all the characters are right here. We got our little tier list right here. So I do gotta say a couple of rules and a couple of things before we begin though. Like first off, there are a few people I don't really recognize on this tier list, like these cartoon people over here. And obviously I don't really remember every single voice recorder person. I do remember a few of them, so I will be ranking a few of those, but I probably will just skip most of those if I don't remember them, and I'll probably be skipping these weird cartoon people, because I don't know who they're supposed to be. I played through the entire game. I have no idea what this car with sharp teeth is supposed to be. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and begin. With this Lost One. I'm pretty sure this is a Lost One, that's what it's called. So the Lost Ones, pretty cool premise, how it's like souls that got turned into ink, but they didn't get turned into like a specific cartoon character. At least I'm pretty sure that's what the lore is. So let's go ahead and give them the middle ground. Let's give it C. I feel like that's a good starting spot for the Lost Ones. I'm gonna skip past this cartoon guy, this cartoon guy, this cartoon guy, this cartoon car, whatever that's supposed to be, and that nightmare fuel. Okay, so now I will be ranking this giant hand. Actually, this giant hand, at first I thought I didn't remember what it was, but now I remember. It's in the final chapter. Whenever you're in the boat section and the giant hand pops out from the ink and crashes your car, that's probably when I raged the most in this game, just because I could not react fast enough. It's a cool premise, again, just like with the Lost One, this one's a cool premise, how there's like a big ink hand in the, like a lake of ink, but it made me rage a lot, so I'm gonna give it a D. I do not, that hand does not bring back good memories. Now we got a little ink creature with a hat. Ooh, I mean that's pretty cool. That hat's pretty cool. I'm gonna give that a solid C. C for cock. Same thing with this normal guy. He can get a C as well. Y'all can all get the C's. Why not? Oh, we're getting to the interesting characters. Alice Angel, or Twisted Alice, as I learned that's her name now. Twisted Alice. Okay, so Twisted Alice, she's a really cool villain. I like the whole concept of half angel, half demon, and the fact that she tries to manipulate you does give her like a bit of, not plot armor, but kind of character development. So that's all really cool. But then again, she does send you on side quests, and those side quests are really annoying, and she doesn't really give you shit in return. Like, she gives you barely anything in return. So for that, I was gonna put her on X, or on S, because of, like, how much of a cool villain she is, but those side quests that she make us go on, bring her down to an A. But that's still pretty solid, though. Pretty solid, if I do say so myself. Next up we have the normal Alice Angel, the cartoon one. Cartoon Alice Angel. Ooh, nah, I'm just kidding. Not an S, not an S. Or should it be? I'm gonna come back to the cartoons. I'm gonna skip the cartoons and do them for last, because I don't know. I wanna go through the good people first. Okay. Oh, we're getting right into the final boss. Beast Bendy. Really cool final boss. I really thought it was a cool final boss, a neat little boss. But also I felt like it could be a little bit cooler. Like, don't get me wrong, Beast Bendy is super cool, but he could have been cooler. He could have had, what if he was like the size of the whole building and he was like crashing through the building and all that. Like, I don't know, I feel like pretty cool final boss. But that's just it. That's it. He's just pretty cool. Nothing too awesome about him. So I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give him an A, just like Twisted Alice. Oh, okay. right onto the head of the, what is it, a Karis wheel? It's one of the boss battles in Chapter 4, where this guy's giant decapitated head is possessing a cart ride or something like that. Now that alone, that sentence, or that description of him, already sounds badass. And that on top of the fact that, like, I loved his boss battle, like, his boss battle was one of the funnest parts of the game. I just loved the chapter where the boss battle took place as well, especially. So I'm gonna give him an S. He's gonna be the first S of the— oh, never mind, actually, speaking of S, let's go ahead and put my boy Wally Franks up in the S, on top, past this giant evil head guy.
I'm out of here!
Wally Franks is God. He is the king of this whole game. He is he is the reason I wake up every day and be who I want to be, because of Wally Franks right here. This man is so motivational with his "I'm outta here."
I'm out of here!
Okay, now we got Boris. But not just any Boris, this is the Boris that we team up with in Chapter 3. He grew on me, to be honest. At first I was giving him a lot of shit, but he's really cool. He's really cool. I like him. He might— ooh, should I give— should I give him an S or an A? Ooh, I'm gonna give him an S for now. I really need to start putting people in other spots besides S. Okay, now we have Evil Boris. Evil big boy Boris. Evil big boy Boris. Pretty cool boss battle. I think it's really cool how, like, you have to battle the friend that you got to know for, like, a whole chapter. But also, he doesn't really compare to Beast Bendy or Twisted Alice. So for that reason, I'm gonna give him a B. Okay, next up we have Birdum, blah blah blah. I don't remember who this guy is, so I'm just gonna skip him for now. Let's skip these cartoons as well. We'll do the cartoons last. So next up we have the Ink Demon himself, Bendy the Demon. Bendy the Ink Demon. He's nothing too special. Like, I get he's like the main antagonist, and that's all cool and all that. But I mean, come on, he's no Wally Franks. I do think Twisted Alice is better than normal Bendy, and Beast Bendy is better than him. So I guess that's either gonna be a B or an A. It is cool how he does have, like, a consistent appearance and throughout, like, most of the chapters. Because of consistency, I'm gonna give him an A, since he's, like, so consistent with his appearances. So yeah, I'm gonna give him an A. Not above Beast Bendy or the Alice Angel, though. So, next up we have— oh wait, no, I skipped. I almost skipped Sammy Lawrence. No, we cannot skip Sammy Lawrence. Okay, so Sammy Lawrence. Okay. I really like Sammy Lawrence. I don't think anybody dislikes Sammy Lawrence. I think Sammy Lawrence did a really good job at showing the player that there is more at stake and more mystery and just more what's the word, personality or aliveness to this game, and, like, to these characters. And, like, because Sammy Lawrence has, like, a legit personality, he has, like, a legit motive, and he's one of, like, the first villains that you encounter that has one of those, besides the Ink Demon himself. But yeah, I'd say he is an S tier because of that. And also his design's really cool. I really like the design. Okay, now, moving on to Survivor Alice. I guess I'm calling her Survivor Alice. That's what I'm calling her. Survivor Alice, Alice Angel, whatever you want to call her. She's really helpful and really cool once you do meet her. Now, I can't say the same for her partner, the great value one-handed Boris, but we'll get to him later. I don't think she's better than the Ink Demon himself, because the Ink Demon's pretty iconic. I'd say she gets an A. She's gonna get an A. She's pretty helpful, but nothing too special. Okay, so next up we got the first of the 3 Butcher Gang members. Now, I really like, no matter how annoying the Butcher Gang is in this game, I do think that the Butcher Gang was very good at, like, finding that midpoint between an important person, like an important, like, scary, threatening boss, and just another minion ink creature that you gotta kill. I do think it, like, found that perfect middle point between those 2 things. So because of that, I will give this guy, and probably the rest of the Butcher Gang as well, C tier, but in front of the Lost Ones. I think it's better than the Lost Ones. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, next up is another Butcher Gang member. Let's put that in there as well. Same thing with the other Butcher Gang. All 3 of the Butcher Gang members, they're pretty much all the same. They all have pretty similar designs, pretty similar, more disturbing-ish designs, so that's really cool. Actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move all of these down 1. I'm gonna leave the C spot just for the Butcher Gang. And yeah, that makes sense, because C, it's in between S and F, and I feel like the Butcher Gang's in between, like, important boss villains and normal average ink creatures you kill in 1 hit. Okay, voice of Grant, blah blah blah. Voice of Henry. Okay, I guess we do gotta do voice of Henry. So my boy Henry, I do gotta give him props because he does have all that plot armor, you know, and he can kind of just respawn anytime he dies, and we kind of do play as him. So that's a lot of cool things about him. But also, he is a bit of a dumbass. Like, he literally, like, solved that he had to do some sort of ritual thing to turn on an ink machine, and he didn't find that suspicious at all. He just went with it. The exit door was right there. He could have gone there, he could have exited the building at any time during Chapter 1. But nope, he had to be a dumbass and do some stupid ritual, so for that, he's gonna be going down a bit. I'd say B tier. He can hang out with his old friend Evil Boris. So next up, after Henry, I guess we got Joey Drew. Okay, so Joey Drew, let's be honest. This guy's just the great value William Afton. He the great value William Afton. He ain't ever gonna be as good as as iconic. Bro's just a grumpy old man at this point. Grumpy old man who might be torturing Henry or something. I don't know, the Bendy and the Ink Machine lore is kind of confusing. So because of that, I don't think he's as good as Henry, but also I don't think he's a C tier. So I'm gonna leave him over here with Henry. He's not as good as Henry, but he still deserves a spot in B tier. The Projectionist. Okay, so the Projectionist, I didn't really like him much whenever I first met him, but as I got to see him more in Chapter 4, I think I liked him a little bit better, where the Ink Demon beats the absolute crap out of him. That was really cool. So I think he's gonna be... I think I'm gonna put him with the Butcher Gang, actually. Maybe he's gonna be a bit higher than the Butcher Gang. But that's it. That's all he gets. Next up, okay, so I guess I'm gonna count this as like the Bendy cutouts, I guess. So these Bendy cutouts, they're a good scare at the beginning of the game, and it's pretty cool how you get to destroy a lot of them in Chapter 3. I think it's a nice little Easter egg. But that's it. That's all it is. It's just a nice little Easter egg, nice little nice little side thing that you can pay attention to or get scared by, but nothing that big of a deal. So because of that, I think I'm gonna have it go on good old C tier. Yeah, just with the rest of these guys. Oh, we got another ink creature, but this one got a top hat. You know, I think that's an S tier right there. S tier creature with the top hat. You know, that top hat really speaks to me. I think that's gonna be an S tier. Of course, I'm just kidding. That one's going right here. He a fancy boy though, but he ain't that fancy. Okay. Susie Campbell. I remember Susie Campbell, actually. I'll go ahead and rank her, since I do remember her. Isn't she was the voice of Alice Angel until somebody else took over, was that it? Somebody else took over the voice, and now she big boy mad. So I think that's pretty cool. If you don't count Twisted Alice, then you don't really see her in the game. So I think I might give her another C, because she kinda she kinda meh. Thomas Connor. No, I do remember Thomas Connor, but I don't think I'm gonna rank him, because we're gonna be ranking the Boris instead. Okay, this is another ink creature. I guess it's just another type of ink creature. It's going to D still. Okay, here we go. This Boris, the Boris that's a bit of an asshole to us. Thomas, in other words, Thomas Connor. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's Thomas Connor. I don't like him. I don't like him. He left a bad impression on me when we first met, and he like threw away my food. Remember that when I was stuck in his jail? So for that, I think, should he go on? I think I already have too many people on C. Let's go ahead and just leave him on good old B. Well, no, he's not as good as... Nah, he's going to C. Let's take off Susie Campbell, actually. I don't know. I feel like it's weird to rank Susie Campbell, because we are already technically ranking her with Alice Angel, or Twisted Alice, since I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be the same person. So yeah, let's just not rank Susie Campbell, actually. Sammy Lawrence, we already ranked him. And then you have these weird cartoon people left, which I don't know. But I do know these cartoon people in front, so I guess I'll go ahead and rank them. This spider guy, we don't really... He's just like a non-messed up version of the Butcher Gang. So I guess I'm gonna give him a good old B, or D, I mean. Good old D. Same thing with this weird looking guy over here, he's just a non-messed up Butcher Gang. And same thing with this guy. Now, Alice Angel. That's weird, we got a Alice Angel cartoon right here, but we don't have a Boris or a Bendy one. Oh well, it's fine, it's whatever. I guess I'll still rank this one. Alice Angel. I guess based off of design, I say good old C tier. Yeah, I ain't no simp. Good old C tier is all she getting. Okay, so that is my official list. Okay, hold on. Is there any changes I want to do first? You know what? I'm gonna move this guy back a bit. I'm gonna bring Sammy Lawrence in front because I really like Sammy Lawrence. Twisted Alice. I'm debating putting her up to S tier. I really am debating putting her up to S tier. I don't know why. This is such a tough decision, actually. Which one? Where should she go? Where should she go? I'm gonna bring these guys down a bit, actually. Yeah, give this little hand guy a bit of company down in the E section. Yeah, you know, I think all the rest of this is pretty cool. Okay. So I'm gonna bring her. Okay, I need to quit debating it. I'm just gonna put Twisted Alice on S, and that's that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so this is my official list of official tier list of the Bendy and the Ink Machine characters. Whenever I do complete Bendy and the Dark Revival, I do want to do another one of these for the Dark Revival characters, but we still gotta finish the game first. If you enjoyed this video, then you might also enjoy watching me rank the chapters of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So that video will be over down here, I'm pretty sure, whenever the end card appears. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.